Hello learners, today we will study about the skeletal connective tissue. As we know that connective tissue has been divided into three categories based on the type of matrix they have. The three category includes first jelly matrix that is present in connective tissue proper, then fluid matrix that is present in vascular connective tissue, and today we will study about the skeletal connective tissue. Before going further, you should revise the first two connective tissues we have already done in class. So let's move and study about the skeletal connective tissue, which is having the solid matrix. So we know that bones they form a framework of the body over which the muscles are wrapped together. It is strong and flexible. Why it is strong? Because we know that it has got the solid matrix basically, and in bones and cartilage the matrix is solid. So it is strong, it is inflexible, and bones they form the framework or basically the endoskeleton. Bones and cartilage they form the endoskeleton and they provide a support and framework to the body. Bone cells, that is osteocytes, are present in the solid matrix. We know in case of connective tissue we have got the matrix, and in the matrix we have got some cells which are embedded in the matrix. In case of bones, the matrix is solid. Okay, so here the bone cells are embedded in the solid matrix. Okay, and what is the biological name for bone cells? Osteocytes, that is osteocytes. The bones is made up of some microscopic tubes called Haversian canal, and these canals have concentric rings or the concentric circles, channels called lamellae around them. The bone cells are called osteocytes. So till now you should remember that bone is the skeletal connective tissue. It has got the solid matrix. In solid matrix, some bone cells which are called osteocytes, they are present. Okay, so this is about the bones. It will be much more clear with the help of one diagram. Here you can see here, this is the diagram of bone cell. So these are the Haversian canals basically, which contain the blood vessel. This one, this is at the center. Here the supply of blood vessels is there. So in center we have got HC, that is Haversian canal, which has got some blood vessels. This has got the supply of the blood vessels. So blood vessels are there. So around Haversian canal we have got some concentric rings or the lamellae, and our bone cells, they are present in the form of they are present around the Haversian canal, and they are present around the Haversian canal basically. And if you see the bone cell, the structure of bone cell is irregular like this. So these are the bone cells. They are present around the Haversian canal in the form of concentric rings. So these are the bone cells which are there, and Haversian canal has got the supply of blood cells. So this is the portion where the blood supply is there. Now next type of skeletal connective tissue is cartilage. This is the cartilage. Cartilage is present between the joints to provide them with a smooth structure. For example, this is bone 1 and this is another bone, and where the cartilage is present between two bones, so that there can be easy and smooth structures present between the two bones. So this is bone 1, this is bone 2, and we have got cushioning material in the form of cartilage. Cartilage cells are called chondrocytes. As in case of bones we have got osteocytes, So cartilage cells are called chondrocytes. Now where else the cartilage is present other than between the joints? We know that cartilage is present between the joint. Joint means the place where two bones join together. So this cartilage is present as a cushioning material to provide the softness, and it also prevents the wear and tear or the damage of the two bones. So first thing is clear. Second is it is present at your nose tip, in your air pinna, in your windpipe, that is trachea, voice box, that is larynx. So these are the areas of the body where our cartilage is present. And cartilage plus bone, they both provide the framework, or they are important. They make the endoskeleton. It provides, what is the purpose of skeletal system? Basically it provides the support and flexibility to our body. So this is how cartilage looks like. This is the structure, internal structure of cartilage. Now you know the bone cells, they were irregular like this, but if you see the cartilage cells, these are the cartilage cells. They may be in groups of 2s, they may be in groups of 4s, or they may be in single also. Okay, so these are the cartilage cells. They are called chondrocytes. What is the name? Chondrocyte. And what is the shape of cartilage cell? You can see here in the picture, they are oval in shape. So this is how they look. So this is the matrix, solid matrix, and they are present. These are the cartilage cell. And lacuna is the space or the bag-like structure in which the cartilage cells are present. Same way, these cells, bone cells, are also present in lacuna. Now very important topic is the difference between the bones and the cartilage. The bones are hard and they are non-flexible. On the other hand, cartilage, they are flexible, not very hard. Now why the bones are basically so hard? Because of the presence of some salts. That's why. So that bone is hard because of the presence of salts. Here only proteins are there, no salts. But in case of bones, they have got deposition of the salts. Blood vessels present, blood vessels absent. Bones, they are porous, and cartilage, they are non-porous. You have seen in case of bones, there was a supply of blood vessel in the Haversian canal, which was present in the middle of the bone. So this is the difference between bone and cartilage. Revise well. Thank you.